How you doing? I'm Brian. I go by the name of Gladness the Barber. This is Tyrain, and today we're going to show you guys how to just do a little lineup with Easy Blade shaving gel. It's going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm doing the lineup first with the clippers because the way I see hair and what I've learned is that it's kind of like when you wash your car. Before you do a polish, you go ahead and you wash your car, and then you do the polish after as the final touch. So right now I'm grabbing these trimmers, I'm lining them up, I'm giving them an edge up, and then I'm gonna go with the razor. I'm gonna go with my razor, and I'm gonna go with the Easy Blade afterwards as a final touch, so that way he'll be like polished up. Easy peasy. So right here, I have my comb and I have my trimmers. Now as you can see, I'm starting from the top of the cheek and then I'm working my way down. I do that so that way you get a clean and crispy line on each side. If you start from the bottom, it's going to be a little more difficult for you to get a straight beard line. So it's better to start from the top and then work your way down to the bottom. Now that I'm working on the mustache, as you can see, I started in the center and then I'm working my way to the right side of the mustache, right on that lip area. And the reason I did that is because that's how you get a crispy line each time. You need a guideline. So start in the center and work your way to the right side, or if you're working on the left side, work your way to the left side. Notice how I use my finger. I'm using my finger to stretch the ear or to stretch the skin so I don't nick the client with the clippers. That's the purpose of using our hands for when we work. We want to use our hands to the fullest ability, so I'm using my finger there as a little arch to help me line up the hair, help me stretch the skin so we don't nick the client with the clippers. And it's just a good thing to always remember when you're giving a lineup. Now notice how I'm always combing with my comb. It's because I'm pushing the hair in every direction that I can, so that way we could get the best lineup as possible. If you comb the hair and you continue to comb, it's just good because you never know when the client goes back home what they're going to do with their hair. They might brush it to the left side, they might brush it to the right side, they might brush it backwards, who knows. But at least you did your job to give the best lineup as possible by combing the hair in every direction just to get a crispy lineup each time. Now this customer, he likes his mustache divided in the center, so sometimes clients like to be creative, go for it. And as you can see, I'm cleaning just the little nose hairs that I see right there. Sometimes clients have a little bit of nose hairs, so don't do them dirty. Keep them nice and clean. Don't let those forests pop out of the nose. And then I'm gonna lean him back. Right now I'm just gonna clean underneath his neck. Just line that up real clean, and then we're gonna go with the Easy Blade gel, and then give him that final touch, that final polish, so that way he's crispy and clean. Easy peasy. So as you notice, I started on the left side, and usually it's best to start in the center, but the reason I started on the left side is because this client likes his goatee. He likes that fullness in his goatee. So we don't want to take all that hair off, but what we're gonna do is start on the left side, and then we're gonna lift up his hair in the center once we get there, so we could keep that fullness later on. We lift it up and just line up underneath. It's the best way to go when a client wants to keep his goatee nice and full. And then once again, go back to the other side, to the right side. I like the scent on this thing.
It smells good.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. The presentation and the scent was pretty nice.
Yeah, the packaging is really cool. Simple but real elegant at the same time. Right there. Just a little dab. You don't need a lot. You don't want to waste it. Just enough.
Yeah, it's a nice scent, man. It's not overbearing, anything. Very
Yeah.
smooth. I like that.
It's like cologne, like the type of scent.
Right. I mean, it's on your face, so you're gonna smell that first.
It's always one little hair. Now I'm going with the razor. This is the final touch. This is what we call a polish. We already cleaned them up with the hair trimmers. We got the line up there. Now we're just gonna detail it with the straight razor and the Easy Blade gel, with the Easy Blade shaving gel, and get a crispy lineup for a final touch. The backhand technique always comes in hand. Everyone has different facial structure, different bone structure, so that backhand always comes in handy when you're using your razor. Powerful technique. There we go again with that backhand technique. Once again, it's powerful, so use that technique. It comes in handy.